Do all affidavit witness letters need to be notarized? Preferably yes. Preferably yes. If they cannot notarize it, you definitely want them to swear under penalty of perjury that this is true, and in fact they're willing to deal with the penalty if it's not true. And this is one of those things where it's so not uniformed amongst officers. Sometimes we can go, an officer will accept under penalty of perjury, and then another officer is like, I'm not putting any weight to this affidavit because it doesn't have, a notary. So just if you can, or if you're the people who are, submitting it for you can, I think it would be better for you to have them just, get it notarized to just reduce any of that, just in case, you have an officer that's kind of like that. Okay. There's something to be worried about when you get a request for initial evidence on a valid case. So request for evidence, short form is RFE. So all RFEs are not created equally. So it depends on what they're asking you for. Sometimes it's stuff that it's like, okay, we'll give this to you. Sometimes the person doesn't have the stuff to give it to. Sometimes it's just a hairy RFE where it's like, oh my goodness, all those things that you're asking for, we can't give it. But without seeing what your RFE is requesting, it's hard for anyone to tell you should be worried or not worried. Okay. I did my interview for a 2-year green card in April last year. I still haven't heard from USCIS. You know what will happen. You definitely want to try and see if you can do congressional assistance. If your congressman is not able to assist you want to definitely try and sue the government, or at least attempt to sue them. If you file, a letter letting them know that you're going to do a writ of mandamus, if they don't make a decision, usually in the next month or two, you should be able to hear something, or you should hear that they're calling you back for an interview. A lot of times, though, if they haven't called you back or scheduled you for an interview, they're usually doing some background investigation, and most likely than not, with the congressional assistance, you'll be requested to come back for a second interview.